everybody, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I thought I would do a little bit of a get ready with me type thing. I'm going to my choir banquet tonight, so I figured why not film. So yeah, if you want to see how I'm going to look or if you want to get ready with me, then keep on watching. First, for moisture and hydration, I'm going to use the Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Next, I'm going to try out a new product. I'm going to try out the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've heard a lot of good things about this primer, so I'm just going to try it out. I like the feel of this, but I feel like there's nothing on my face, so I feel like I'm not primed enough because I don't really know how this primer works. But also, I use a lot of product. Like, this much product came out with just like the first application, so just imagine how fast this product would run down. And I'm not really sure how much this was, but it wasn't cheap, and it says it's supposed to last for 2 years, so I'm going to try out a new foundation today. I'm going to try out the Marc Jacobs Remarcable Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade Ivory Medium, number 14. And yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation, and I just figured, like, why not? I should just try it out. So the only thing that I don't really like is this, like how you have to put it on. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it on like this. I know this isn't like enough, but I'm just gonna. This is worth the money. This is full coverage as frick. I've never had something so full coverage, and the color match was actually really nice for my skin. I did have to pull it down to my neck just a little bit, but only like a tiny bit. But look how much product is on my beauty blender. That's the only thing that's kind of like, oh, it soaks up a lot of product. But in all honesty, you don't really need that much. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm just going to cover up right under my under eyes. I don't really feel like highlighting today, but I do want to add some like life into my face. I'm going to set all this concealer, making sure that there's no creases before I go in with my Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to use a new powder foundation in the places where I didn't put that Mercier. This is the Hello Flawless XO Benefit powder. This is in the shade Ivory. I love me. Okay, I'm just going to put that in certain spots like this. Next, I'm going with my Smashbox contour kit, and I'm going to take the middle shade and this bronzing brush thing, and I'm just going to add some warmth into my face. I'm going to contour my cheeks and my neck with the first shade and my Morphe M413 brush, just so I can look a little bit more slim. I'm going to take the white shade, or the light color, on this Morphe M460 brush, and I'm going to slice down just so I can clean up the contour a little bit. I picked this up at NYX, and I thought it was a blush, even though it literally says Illuminator on here. But when I swatched it, it wasn't like that pigmented. No shade at NYX for that. But like, I wanted to use it for a blush anyways. This is called Chaotic, and it's just a NYX Illuminator. It looks really shiny in the pan, but when you put it on, it's a little bit chalky for a highlighter. So I'm just going to use it to add some glow into my cheeks. And yeah. I'm going to use another new product. I think I'm just going to title this video like a full face of first impressions, because it's not necessarily like a get ready with me anymore. Like, it is, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to use a new product. I'm going to use the Laura Geller New York Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. This is in the shade Charming Pink. I got this from, I heard about it from Kirsten Dominique's channel. But yeah, I'm just going to spray my Anastasia A23 brush with some all-nighter setting spray, and I'm going to pop it on my cheeks. I swatched it, and it looked really pretty, so I know it's pretty pigmented. I just don't know how pigmented. Oh, I'm going to set it all with this NYX Dewy Finish long-lasting setting spray. I haven't tried this out, so I'm excited. Whoa. I don't exactly think this did anything. It might have brightened up my highlight just a little bit, but it didn't necessarily make my face dewier. Maybe if I didn't have any highlight I could tell, but I don't know. On to the eyes. I'm going to use the Morphe 35W palette, and I'm going to take this white shade. This is on an M206 brush, and I'm going to pack this all over my eyes so my shadows have something to blend easy over. So I think I'm going to go into this shade with a little bit of this shade on my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to put this above my crease for a transition. I'm going to take this chestnutty, purpley, browny color. And I'm just going to put this right here on the outer part of my lid. I'm going to go into this shade right here in the palette on my Morphe M326 brush. I'm going to spray it so it's more pigmented, and I'm going to put it on my lid. Next, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero highlighting palette. I got this in a while ago. I haven't used it at all. I wanted to try it with highlighting, but I was really digging this kitty cat shade, so I figured why not put it on my lid. So I'm going to go in with this MAC 228 brush. I'm going to spray my brush twice, go into this shade, and then I'm going to spray it again for like good pigment, you know. And I'm going to go over that pink shade from the Morphe palette. Okay, there we go. To line my upper lash line, I'm going to take this Makeup Geek eyeliner in the shade Obsidian. And yeah, I swatched these on my hand, and they were so creamy and pigmented. For my waterline, I'm going to go in with this other liner from Makeup Geek, and this one's called Spice. It's like a light brown. Okay, so I'm going to put on these Ardell Twin Pack Lashes, the number 120s. They're super pretty. I'm going to use some Duo eyelash glue. I'm going to put on my mascara and my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. I'm actually going to tightline my upper lash line. For lips, I'm going to go in with 3 new products. I'm going to use the NYX Suede lip liner, matte lip liner in Soft Spoken, and then I'm going to top it off with the Sugar Advanced Therapy chapstick, just so I can have everything nice and wet, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Net WT.